Lots of people say you don't look like a farmer. It's like, well, what does a farmer look like?
I'm Cassandra.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is our style story. We've been farming a long time, and there are the odd people that are pretty derogatory still.
They're like, do you really farm? Like, you're not just the farm wife, you actually run the equipment.
And that's kind of what we want to do with this page.
We want to empower other women to just get out there and you can be whatever you want.
One of the things that we really enjoy doing with the tulips is breaking those stereotypes, because people were seeing us and they were kind of like, you should start a blog about this. Our dad and his brother farmed together, and then they split the farm right when we got into it, and then we farm with our dad now. Our day-to-day life is very different at each season.
It's a short window and it's very intense. Like, we work from 5 in the morning till it gets dark, and we're just running constantly all day.
When you finish 600 acres, it's very rewarding. You work so hard to get it done, and you can see your work.
It's empowering too, as women, being able to run that big equipment.
Then in wintertime, it chills right out.
Then we do nothing.
No.
My dream in life was to become a model. It was just a little bit hard because we did farm, so you're kind of far from the city. This was kind of a way to keep in that fashion world, but we can make our own rules with it.
I love seeing someone express themselves in any way they want to with fashion. I think it's really cool. And it's honestly fun for us. It is a creative outlet.
Some days we'll just like knock out 5 photos in a day, and other times it's just like one of us saying, hey, we need to get a picture today. A lot of times it's Cassandra bugging me.
Yeah, because well, you're supposed to be consistent, so we try to post at least 5 times a week. Sometimes gets to be a little much, but in the moment, we just try to grab them really quick.
We are literally greasing the drill or doing an oil change.
We just jumped on the tractor, set
some oil jugs.
Yeah, set the timer, ran and did the picture, and then continue on with the oil change.
And those ones take like 5 minutes to get. Sometimes we'll have like our dad take some, and then sometimes we'll go into a little bit more detail with our editorial or fashion stuff.
Me is we did a picture where I lifted Steph on my shoulders.
I would run and just like leap on her shoulders. Sometimes she would fall down.
Because I'm not strong to put her on
I'm
my
also
shoulders.
heavier than her.
But we got the shot and it was so funny. One of the cameras was on the hood of the truck and one of them was on the ground doing behind the scenes video. I fell down multiple times, but we got the shot by ourselves. Funny about fashion and farming because Carhartt's really on the upswing. A lot of people are wearing a lot of workwear. People are loving it, and we wear that every day. Also, a lot of the farm accounts we follow are just farmers, and they're only talking to other farmers. So our fashion side, our hope is that it expands our audience so that when we have something to say, we're saying it to a bigger audience and people that maybe don't know our message about agriculture. I'm not a chemical advocate, but we need them right now, and they are tools for farmers to make enough food to feed the world.
And our food has never been safer than it is now.
And we like to focus on mental health as well. Farmers are really susceptible to mental health problems. We're alone, really isolated, and a lot of our career depends on the weather.
Farmers, a lot of the times, they don't want to say, hey, we screwed up on this field and this crop's bad.
We had a great barley year this year and our soybeans were horrible. And we talked about both. It's important to show that no one's perfect. There is still a double standard.
Social media has really brought it to light how many women are in agriculture.
And I think the more you see women doing it, the more you are empowered. At some of the trade shows, we've had the woman come up and she is the farm boss. And it's super empowering even to us, and we're in the industry.
Farming, like, we don't wear makeup and we can go for like a month without dressing up. I also like to be dirty, I don't care.
It's fun, be yourself and don't let society push you away from who you are. Whether you're a farmer or into fashion or not, we are who we are, and us being comfortable in ourselves maybe pushes you to be comfortable in yourself. If I see someone being themselves, it really makes me comfortable to be myself. So I think that's part of our brand too.